Up this morning, okay, by playing that song. I done messed myself up this morning by playing that song, okay? That's from my like, my stash, okay? When I'm aggravating my husband. I done messed myself up this morning. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Why you gonna say I'm starting trouble? Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means queen. I'm not gonna show my face today. I'm not gonna show my face today, okay? I'm not. That's why I got my handle in the front. You see that? I got it, I got my, fake my copy of me in the front, okay? I'm not gonna show my face today. I'm cooking and talking to y'all at the same time, okay? Because I had to do some running this morning, and so I'm late cooking. I was on colored people time today. I was on colored people time today, y'all. I'm sorry. So in the blogs today, this is some nonsense. I'm not getting into any nonsense, but this is so funny and it's terrible at the same time. We can't just be famous and just mind our business. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just, in the black community, we can't just all grind, get money. It always has to be some ghetto foolery mixed into this nonsense. It's never like, okay, let's get, you know what I'm saying? It's always some ghetto foolery. Okay? Always ghetto foolery. So I saw this on IG today. Okay? Saw this on IG. And so I was like, you know what? Let's talk about it today. So Funky Dineva, I hope I'm saying his name right, says, next time I see Tasha K and her husband, it's on site. Okay? Now listen, y'all, I'm not trying to squeeze in on anybody's time. When I went to Crimson Cure channel, it was no live was up. So I didn't see anything. But now I'm seeing something that say a live was coming up. Crimson Cure, I'm so sorry, my dear. I came up a little bit before you. I'm sorry about that because I don't like to mess up on Crimson time. So I apologize for that, y'all. I didn't see any live. When I went to her channel, I ain't see no live. I know y'all like, take heed. What you talking about? I just like, because, I admire Crimson. So I don't usually come in on her time. But I don't see anything. When I went to her channel, I didn't see any live come up. So I'm sorry in advance, because y'all know I'm a Crimson Knight, so I apologize in advance. But let's get into the foolery. So Funky Dineva said, the next time I see Tasha K and her husband, it's on site. Okay? He said, the next time I see Tasha K and her husband, it's on site. This is the thing that I hate about black YouTube, y'all. This is one of the things I hate about black YouTube. Do you hear white YouTube ready to fight each other? Put it in the chat, y'all. Let me know. Do you hear white YouTube ready to fight each other talking about it's on site? I'm waiting. Steven said no. I don't see it either, Steven. White YouTube does not get in here and be like, it's on site when I see you. And I'm going to hit you. And I'm going to smack you. And I'm going to hit your husband. You never hear white YouTube. Why is there always a black YouTube, the ghettoest shit I ever seen? Now, mind you, I'm not judging. No, I'm judging. I'm judging them. I'm judging. Take Heed is ghetto. I'm ghetto, okay? But in order for me to say I'm going to whoop somebody's ass, now listen, Take Heed to the Message does not support violence, okay? Take Heed to the Message does not support violence, okay? I'm just letting you know right now. Because I'm quick to call a popo. Before Take Heed say she going to whoop somebody's ass, you got to bring me there. You got to physically bring me there. It has to be, I'm ready. And it won't, let me share something with you. when you bring me there, okay? When you bring me there, okay? There's no conversation when I see you. Like I'm that type. When you bring me there, and I had already put in my mind, I'm gonna whoop your ass. That's what's gonna happen. We ain't gonna be able to talk because all the talking done went out the window. Okay, all the talking, we tried to talk, it all went out the window. My mama used to always tell me, once you get there, your mind is set. That's it. This is true. When I'm ready to get down and get nasty, my mind is there. Okay? I'm already ready. I see myself got you on the ground and stomping you. Now take heed to the message does not support violence. I don't support violence. But one thing that I see in Black YouTube is that we all can't make money. Do you hear what I'm saying? We all can't just get up here on YouTube and make money. No. And I'm not coming at either one of these content creators, but I'm saying in Black YouTube, we can't just come here and make money. No, we got to battle one another. We got to talk about each other's houses. We got to talk about how much you got, what kind of car you drive, how many interviews you done had, how many people has invited you, and you would never be big like me. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. We got to get in here. Only Black YouTube, y'all. Only Black YouTube. I have never heard any white people come after Jess Pearly. Y'all remember Jess Pearly, right? Okay. Never heard any white people say they gonna fight Jess Pearly. Never heard that nonsense. Never heard any white people say they wanted to fight Joe. None of that stuff. Never heard these things before. Okay? But in Black YouTube, we gotta fight. They say, when I see you on site, you know what I'm saying? How do you tell somebody on site it's popping? On site is popping. So what the person gonna do? The person gonna carry some peace be still. You said on site, I'ma smack you. You tell a woman, I'ma smack you in the face on site. Do you hear what I'm saying? On site, you say, I'ma smack you in the face. Oh my God. On sight, I'm going to smack you in the face. Then you say, I'm going to fight your husband. Whoa. Okay? I like your husband, but I'm going to fight your husband. We cannot just come here and make money. We can't. We can't just come and make money. We got to always fight and get indignant with each other. And we just can't calmly come here and make money. One thing about Kevin Samuels, right? Kevin Samuels, may his soul rest in peace. He said, I came to make money. I came to make money. That's what I came to do. We don't need to be fighting each other. YouTubers should not be in here battling it out with one another because, y'all got some grievances. What is going on? Y'all always get in here, well, white people do this and white people do that. White people don't do this. White people don't do this, okay? And then you got foolish people in here talking about who cares? Who cares? And this is the thing. Our community doesn't care. They don't care. That's why it doesn't bother them to come up and destroy one another. They tell you quick, I see you on site. And this is the thing. We in YouTube, okay? You see me on a security camera. I'm sorry, not a security camera. You see me on the camera. You see me on the computer, this and that. But you don't know how crazy I am. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how hood I am. But you sitting up there talking about it's on site. Do you know what on site mean? Anybody know what on site mean? Do you know what on site mean? Okay? Do you know what on site mean? We're the only group of people that get in here and tell somebody real quick it's on site. Okay, Green Beans, be quiet. Talk about hush. I'm just saying we're the only ones that get in here and say that. We're the only ones. I see I got a troll in the chat. Baby, you first of all, if you was watching my content, you would already know. I never said I wasn't ratchet. I never said I wasn't ratchet. I think they call it what is hood fabulous. I don't know. All I'm saying is that there's no way they think this makes sense. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay? There's no way. Green meat, stop making me laugh. There's no way. They thought this made sense. Now, let's get to the video, damn it. I can't even hold y'all because this thing was crazy. This is grown folks getting indignant with one another, y'all. Okay? Good morning to all the newcomers. How are you? Thank you for coming to rock with me this morning. We will not be long, y'all. I just wanted to dissect this with y'all real quick, okay? Because this is what we do. We can't get in here and just have a regular conversation. We got to tell people when I see you, it's on site. Okay? 2 famous content creators. When I see you, it's on site. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can you imagine? When I see you, it's on site. Who does that? Only us in our community. Only us do this nonsense. Oh my God. Let's get into it. Here we go.
Don't address other YouTubers and bloggers and all that. Tasha K, you another one. You another one. I've tried to keep my peace with you, okay? But Tasha K, I want you to know this, and you can put this on record, okay? You can put this on record. The next time I publicly see you, I am going to walk up to you, and I'm going to slap the shit out of you, and then I'm already just throw my setup and be ready to fight your husband. And the sad part about it is, I actually like your husband a lot. I have no problems with your husband. You, on the other hand, Tasha, you the same raggedy bitch that every time you see me in public, it never fails. Every time you see me in public, you run up in my face trying to be my friend. The last time it was at Spoon's Them wedding. Back up before that, it was at Spoon's Them dinner. I walked in, Tasha K and her husband was sitting at one end of the table. I went and sat down at the other end of the table. I said hello to everyone, including Tasha and her husband. I went and sat at the other end of the table. We get to the end of the dinner. Here come this bitch bringing a chair down from the other end of the table. She gonna come put a chair next to me, talking about so funky, trying to talk to me. And I said to her, Tasha, I don't want to talk to you. I'm not interested in being friends with you. Tasha's response was, Funky Dineva, how can you say that? You don't know me on a personal level. And I said to her, and you've done enough for me to not want to know you on a personal level. I don't want to be your friend. And you sat at the end of that table all but begging me to try to be your friend. We let that ride. I told you, Tasha, I don't want nothing to do with you. Whenever I see you, though, we'll speak and it's cool. Industry courtesy. Ran into you at Spoon's wedding. She was the MC and the person with the mic, interviewing the people, asking them what they had on. I can coexist with anybody. I got out the car. I saw that her ass was MCing it. I rolled my eyes. I put my big boy panties on and I said, let me go do the interview. I did it. She did the whole what are you wearing thing. I played nice in the sandbox. We get ready to leave the party. I'm leaving. Me, Carlos King, and his friend drove. We leaving the party. I'm sitting in the car waiting on Carlos. Tasha come walk her ass up to the car, want to hug me, talking about, even though you don't fuck with me, I'm going to keep hugging you and I'm going to keep trying until you be my friend. She said, I'm going to keep trying or something she said. These bitches will see you in person and want to be your friend and smile up in your goddamn face, but then they always, Tasha, you somebody who sat in my face and let it be known you want to try to be cool. I'm the one who told you I'm not interested in being friends with you. Then what you do? You go on Instagram Instagram, you take a picture of the little post I put up yesterday. I text Tasha personally. I texted her on the side and I put, why don't you take this down? I don't bother nobody. I stay in my corner. How about you stay in yours? Something to that effect. She read it but didn't respond. But then went back on the post and try to read the baseboard. Bitch, my house just got cleaned by my MF and housekeeper. Y'all seen James did it. My bathroom is distressed wood and chiplac. Okay? So that discoloration that you seeing, that is the natural color of the wood. She'll go on her post my baseboards. That's the shit y'all do. You don't have to like me. Okay? You don't have to like me. But y'all cannot say, what do I always say? I don't discuss other YouTubers. I don't discuss other bloggers. I don't bother nobody. I don't bother Michelle Brown. I don't bother Tasha K. I don't like this. When I wake up tomorrow and all the blogs say, funny Dineva and Tasha, but Tasha, I'm here to let you know the next time I see you, and you might as well go on ahead and get the temporary restraining order, because that's y'all some more go to court ass bitches. The next time I see you, I am going to slap the shit out of you for playing with me. So don't even fix yourself to try to speak, to try to be polite. I'ma slap you, and then I'ma stand back and look at your fuck ass husband. And I don't want nobody to be like he bullying her and that's a woman, because I'm calling your husband ass to the motherfucking carpet too. I want to whoop his ass because of you. You and your husband to this day, y'all could give me a Quick Trip address, and I'll roll up to the Quick Trip and whoop his ass on the strength of you. I want to fight your husband on the strength of you. And that's just where I'm at with it. At 41 years old, I'm tired of y'all bitches bothering me. I don't bother nobody on this internet. I come, do my stories, I check out, and I go home. Y'all jealous bitches sit up and bother me. Tasha K, we been good since Spoon's wedding. Somehow or another, you got a wild hair up your ass and decided, let me pick shit with Funky Dineva. And why? When people can't access you physically, they will try to access your emotions. And what's the point of all of it? Both of y'all bitches feel like I've passed both of y'all by way too far. I've gotten too high. So what do you want to do? And her minions gonna be someone be like, but she must be popping. You must be bothered because you gave the last 15 minutes of your show to Michelle. If that's what y'all need in order to sleep easy at night, then have at it. But here is one thing, two things, three things that we know for sure that a bitch will never be able to take away from me. And I'm looking you dead square in your face, motherfucking Michelle Brown, and I'm telling you this. I'm not in the same place you left me in, love. And that's the win in itself. That's the win in itself. I'm not...
Okay, so I gotta stop it there. So that's some other stuff that he talking about Michelle somebody. I don't know who that is. But Tasha K situation, that is wild. But Black YouTube is the only part of YouTube that go crazy for stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy. We out here all as YouTubers trying to make money. These YouTubers that are battling each other, they have sponsorships. You know what I'm saying? How do you get all the way up there, right? And then you're worried about the minions that's under you. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you get all the way up there and then you're worried about the minions that's under you? Okay, Tasha K had said something. Tasha K should not have said something, but she did. And she said something about your baseboards. Okay. But is it a need to say, let's bring some violence in here? I'm just saying. Is there, God forbid, you know what I'm saying? Take heed to the message does not support violence. But it's sad. And I know it makes money, okay? It makes money because it's for great content. But why can't we just calmly get in here and make the money and talk about, entertainers and stuff like that, like they usually do? But now they talking about it's on site. Shay, I saw what you wrote in here, baby. It's on site. You hear me? It doesn't make sense. You said when you see her, you going to smack her and then go to her husband. And this is the thing that always irked my nerve. Y'all be swearing men who are quiet or weak. That's the only thing that had me like flipping out. Because y'all, just because you see a man that's calm, He quiet. When you see him with his wife, he don't say nothing to nobody. He mind his business. Y'all always get in here and be like, oh, I could take him. One thing about somebody who has a quiet mind, they're the most dangerous person in the room. They're the most dangerous person in the room. A person with a quiet mind, he's the most dangerous person in the room. And y'all be swearing, these ones who be getting out here, y'all be screaming. Just like when you see women, okay? When you see a woman who, when she ready to fight, she screaming, she jumping around, she taking off her stuff, like, you know, fake taking off her stuff. She jumping around, she screaming, talking about what she gonna do to you. That one can't fight. That one cannot fight. But the one you see calmly taking off her earrings and stuff, you know, she taking off her jewelry, she ain't cursing. That's the one that can fight. That's the one that can fight. The one that is screaming and acting crazy. Hey, young. Hey, love. How are you? The one that's flipping out. That's the one that can't fight. She gotta be acting crazy. And that's the same thing for a man. The one who is acting indignant and screaming and all that stuff, that's the one that can't fight. The one that's calm and he hit you with a two-piece combination, that's the one. That's it. That's him. That's him. That one that's calm. Because while you jumping around and acting crazy, okay, the one who's calm already know how to take you down just by the way you jumping around and acting up. I'm just saying, this is stupid. I'm just saying this is stupid. For him to even get up and be like, I'm going to smack you. And this is a threat. This is terroristic threats right here. If Tasha K can, if Tasha K would, she could take this to the police. This is terroristic threats. You say you going to do what? You gonna do what? Am I wrong, Green Beans? You gonna do what? Say he gonna pep smack her. He gonna smack her on sight. And then get the husband. He gonna square up to fight the husband. Instead of these two amazing content creators who, like, okay, and no matter what your preference is, both of these content creators who are African Americans, they're both amazing content creators. But why are we clashing to titans about baseboards not being clean? Tasha K said the baseboards was not cleaned or whatever. And the thing is, he says, oh, and this is over baseboards. This is stupid. The thing is that the baseboards is a little different color, you know, it's stupid. And so now we're ready to beat somebody up. Okay? Now we're ready to beat somebody up. This is stupid. Oh my God. Oh my God. All because of some baseboards. What are we talking about? Both of these content creators are, and I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all crashing out. Both of these two content creators have sponsorship. And so we're ready to crash out because, you know, somebody said something about the baseboards. Okay, Shay said baseboards matter. I'm tired of Shay. Shay, where your husband at? I'm tired of Shay. She said baseboards matter. No, they don't. Oh my God, this does not make sense at all. And they wilding out on social media. Now listen, maybe it's just that, you know, it's content, it's to bring content, fire, but I'll be damned, it's always us. Okay, Shay said he at work. Oh my God. Okay. I wanted y'all to listen to that because I was like, this is, two content creators who make a lot of money in social media, that you would let someone else tear you down for some baseboards, get into a heated argument all over YouTube, for baseboards. Hey Ellis, how are you? Do you understand what I mean when I say white YouTube don't do this? Do y'all understand what I mean when I say white YouTube doesn't do this? Oh my God. White YouTube does not do this. Do you think white YouTube, the content creators that are white YouTube, they're arguing about some baseboards? They up here going crazy about some baseboards. I've never seen it. Never seen it. Never seen it. Never heard any white YouTubers be like, it's on site when I see you, baby. It's on site. And once I'm finished with you, I'm going to deal with your husband. Oh my God. As some, like, yes, green beans. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And the thing is that husband and wives, right? I don't know if y'all know this, but husband and wives, when one fight, they both fight. I don't know if anybody know that. But if you hit somebody's husband, the wife gonna fight, even if she can't really get down with whatever, even if she can't really get down with you, she's going to get something to help her fight. She gonna get something to help fight. You know what I'm saying? For her husband, she gonna get something. I'm just saying. Mrs. She said, how are you, my sister? Miss you. My sister, 4 more days of fasting. All right. And you know what? Shout out to the Harris family, okay? Promoting conscious parenting with the Harrises. Shout out to Mrs. She said, #Shane. We appreciate you, my sister. Thank you for the $2 super chat. So, let me see. Shay, you can block them. I'm gonna share something with y'all. I don't hold anybody here. If you don't like the content, scroll up. You don't have to stay, okay? Don't worry. If the content bores you, just scroll up. I tell everybody that. Because sometimes, I talk too much, okay? I talk too much. Yeah. So I'm just let you know. Shay, thank you. So the next foolery that's on social media, okay? This some more ghetto nonsense, okay, y'all? It's like ghetto ratchet today, okay? Ghetto ratchet today, y'all. So a police officer had went to go get her hair done, okay? And the woman where she went to get her hair done, she doesn't know that this woman is a cop, okay? So she went to go get her hair done, and it's like a room, like a little suit. It's not too big. It's other businesses in the building, but it's like a little room where she work at. She got her equipment and stuff. She got one chair in here, the woman who does hair. So she tells people before she does, okay, before she does before she books them for the hairstyle, right? She says, listen, please don't bring your child with you. If you have children, don't bring your children with you. I need to know, long as you're here before she gives them, I think, a 15-minute grace period. The woman sound like she just, she on point. The hairstylist is on point. The place is clean. It looks beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And she got one stylish chair. So that's why I guess she does it like that. So, because it's only her doing it. The woman coming here with so much attitude and brings her baby with her. And she says, honey, I told you that, you can't bring your child with you because it distracts the process. Of course it would distract the process. But like our sisters do, they get in here and get indignant. Ellis, thank you, baby, for the $9.99 super chat. I appreciate you, honey. And let's get into the foolery. Good morning, underrated darkness. How are you? Now, Green Bee says she just organized. That's it. She just organized. Okay. So let's get into the foolery. Shout out to On Site because they had dropped this. It's gonna be a lot of profanity. Okay, y'all already know how my channel rock. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of profanity. Don't let the kids hear you. Okay, don't let the kids hear it. Let's get into the nonsense. Here we go.
Hey y'all, so come with me to get my hair done with the leave out. Yes.
Now this is the cop that's talking. Okay, this is the cop that's talking.
Yes. We're gonna trust the process. Let's see what she gotta say.
Yeah, I won't take kids.
Oh, she's not. Somebody's supposed to come get her, but I don't know how accurate that is though. What happened was on my way here, her after school called me to tell me that I have to pick her up for something with the water. They not gonna have water this afternoon. No, I'm gonna be here while my kid is in, getting out at 2:30, and that's all the way in New Jersey.
Yeah, but I don't take kids. If you would have said that, when text me, I told you not to come.
So what is it about kids that you don't like? What's the
Because
problem?
of distraction to the appointment.
No, she has a whole iPad. She don't do nothing.
Yeah, but if you would have texted me and told me that, I would have told you not to come.
Can you make an exception though, since I came so far away?
No, I can't. I'm so sorry.
But what is it? What do you mean distraction though? She's not a baby. She's not a toddler. She's 7 years
It's
old.
in my policy. Before you came down and take children, my children have to come.
Oh no, I must have
Those in the message.
looked past it. Yeah.
Yeah. With the address.
Oh, you told me to come by myself.
Yeah.
But I didn't mean that. You know, would be for
No,
a
it says no
7-year-old
children.
child.
It says no children, not babies. No children.
No, it says come to come alone.
Yeah,
that's what
no
it says.
children.
It don't say that.
Okay, I'll give you my phone right now to show you.
No, come.
Why are you talking?
Huh? No, I was telling you it's okay to come back because I don't, I'm not arguing with, there's no doubt about it. Your policy is your policy. I respect that. But I told you someone's also picking her up because I couldn't do both. I couldn't drop her off to like Bushwick
I have to pick up my own child at 2:30, so I can't like deal with the time because the child is going to be a distraction. That's why.
I promise you she not. Like somebody's literally on their way to come get her. I couldn't go to Bushwick first. And I promise you she's not going to be a distraction. Everybody's child is different. Like if you could just, understand me. Like she wouldn't be an issue.
You would have asked me and text me and said
About my
something about
kid?
it. Yeah. Instead of coming and you knew that you couldn't bring up somebody.
No, I did tell you though. I had
child.
Yeah, with my child care.
Take my kid with me. That's not just saying you had a problem with your child care. I thought he was running late, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. But you worked your kid here. You didn't say anything about it.
Okay.
And
I didn't mean no disrespect. I'm not trying to go back and forth with you. It just seemed like you kind of like attacking me for bringing my child.
Just like, oh yeah, come on, tell her to come. Like
that's my child. This is me.
Okay.
When am I supposed to make her stay in the hallway?
Yeah, I'm not taking you. So you can just
No, that's fine. I'm gonna walk out the door, but you're also gonna give me back my deposit.
No, I'm not.
No, no, you are. Oh no, you are. What's your name? Hello. I asked you what's your name. I asked you what's your name, yeah, because I'm really like that. Don't play with me. I'm really like that. You don't have to call the cops. Don't play with me. You're gonna get me out of the way. You're not, because if she comes the door on you, I swear to God, I'm fucking her up. Back up. No, excuse me, nothing. Bitch, you have to act. Call the cops. I don't give a fuck. Give me my motherfucking money. Point blank, hurry. Give me my motherfucking money. You got the right one. You got the right one. I was very respectful.
You are late.
I don't give a fuck. I told you that I was really late.
And I said,
your fucking site says if I'm late after 12:30 that you're canceling. I'm not late.
No, actually,
I'm not late.
gonna give you 30.
Yeah, you are. You're gonna give glasses.
You know, your child is right there. You act like
Stand up. Look, I don't give a fuck.
I know you
You're
don't.
not telling me nothing.
Alright,
You're
what's
not
your
telling me nothing about my money,
What's
bitch.
your number?
Give me my money.
What's
Don't
your
worry about my
number?
fucking
I can
case.
send it back.
You wasn't worried about what the fuck I had going on with her before. 646, bitch.
Oh my
63730. Give me my fucking money. Here. Okay, baby.
Babe, you
I
hear
will.
this?
I don't give a fuck. I got a bang too that can hear it.
This is really crazy.
Yeah, because you thought shit was sweet when you got loud, bitch. Yeah, okay. 616, 637. Then you got
4-1.
talking about, babe, do you hear this? Is
Yeah.
babe law enforcement? I don't give a
You're
fuck what
crazy.
he hear.
Here you go. Your $30 a cent.
Let me check.
Here you go. Look.
Let me check. Oh
You want to fight me over $30?
No, bitch, I don't want to
Yes,
fight
okay.
you. I don't fight.
It's okay.
I don't fight. No, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't fight, baby.
Everything's
I don't care.
You got your $30
Like I
So
said,
what? So
I
what?
don't fight.
So
Get the
what?
shit smacked out of you. I want you to play with me.
She said you
What?
didn't get the
What?
shit
What?
smacked
I
out of
don't
you.
gotta say culture. Yeah, I said what I said. I really would. I really would, but I know you won't call the cops.
Yeah,
I really would, but I know you won't call the cops. I really would.
Bitch, what your child?
Oh, you think so?
Get the fuck out of
Oh,
here.
you think so?
Get the fuck out of
Make
here.
me. Now what to? Make me.
No, I'm not making you do nothing.
Now what
You
you
got
do?
your $30.
Make me.
And you're recording you. And
Make me.
What are you going to do with this recording?
Make
You
me.
You're tough. Like you're
Make
a
me.
Your child is right here.
Make
Don't
me.
care.
Make
I feel so bad for her.
me. Make me.
That you're her mother.
Say it again and I'ma smack the shit
I
out
feel
you.
bad for
Say
your
it again and
I
again.
feel bad.
Pussy. 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 You want me to fight you though. You want me to smack the shit out you. You know. You know. You know.
The child is
Yeah,
crying,
bitch.
y'all.
I'ma catch you though. I don't give a fuck. That $30 moms, bitch. That $30 moms. Call the cops. Call the cops. Yeah. Call the cops. Call the cops.
So crazy.
These moms. Call the cops.
Okay, who got you? Don't fucking matter. Get out of here.
Stay in no studio. Go back in your little studio, bitch. You probably can't do hair anyway. Talk about a kid. A kid gonna distract you, bitch. That's because you don't know how to do hair. That's because you don't know how to do hair. I know you don't. I know you don't. Talk about a fucking kid. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, big back. Big back. Big back. Big back. These shits is $4. That shit cost 4 fucking bundles, bitch. That shit costs more. This costs more than your sweet brick.
Okay, I'm done. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Because I see y'all writing in the comments. What do you think? This was supposed to be a hair appointment, y'all. This is the ghettoest nonsense. Wait a minute. This supposed to be a hair appointment, y'all. A hair appointment. First of all, you was late. You did advise her that you was coming late. You had a little baby issue, and that's it. Now, if you would have told her, she said, if you would have told me you didn't have anybody to watch the baby, I would have told you, let's reschedule. That would have been good if they could have just rescheduled. Okay, right? She said she didn't have nobody to take care of the baby. The stylist said, well, listen, if you would have told me you didn't have anybody to take care of the baby, I would have said, okay, let's reschedule it. That's what she said. The stylist was not nasty. She was not crazy. She was calm, okay? Sister girl came in there and she was wilding out. Sister girl was wilding out because sister girl, from every dotted line, sister girl was wrong. You hear me? Sister girl was wrong, y'all. By every part of the whole story, sister girl was wrong. Now, I'm going to get to y'all. Listen to this. Here we go. This is the caption of the doggone story. She booked the appointment, read the rules, and still decided to test the stylist. A woman scheduled a hair appointment with the stylist who clearly stated that no extra guests or children were allowed. But when the day came, she not only showed up late, she brought her child with her anyway. Okay? All right? The stylist stood firm on her policy and refused to do her hair. The stylist did the right thing. Green Bean says she must have had a bad issue with children being in there. And so that's probably why her policy is no children. Okay. And that's a good thing. All those chemicals and everything, children don't need to be around all that nonsense. Now, back in the day, you know, your mama would bring you to the salon with all those chemicals and everything, and you had to sit there. Now, the newer generation is learning that those chemicals ain't good for kids to be around. So she said no children. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. And they're in like a closed off room. You know what I'm saying? One window like closed off. That's what it looked like. Okay, she got like a little suit area, a little, you know, like I guess I could say, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's a full building, of course. And then you got, you know, everybody got their own little suit on the floor, you know. Anyway, it says the stylist stood firm on her policy, refused to do her hair. But the real drama started when she refused to refund the woman $30. Okay? After all the back and forth, the stylist eventually gave her the refund. But the situation didn't end here. And a follow-up video on the stylist page, she did some digging. Now, so the stylist don't know this woman. So she did some digging on the woman and found out the woman worked for law enforcement. Okay? She found out this girl worked for law enforcement. The one who brought the baby and was acting crazy. And so she reported her behavior. Okay? And then she wrote, I'm a certified Karen. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. I'd have reported that behind too. How do you go and miss all the rules the woman had told you? Before she was going to do your hair, she sent you all the rules. Listen, I don't do this, I don't do that. There's a late fee, da 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 da. And you don't get the return. If you miss it, if you miss the appointment, you don't get the money back. Okay? The lady argued her down about $30 and then said that this bundles of hair is more than the rent you pay for that suit. Why all that though? Okay? Love said the rules don't apply to her. That's what she believed. But I'm going to share something with you. I wrote in the comment section of this video on site, I said policy is still policy at the end of the day. If you don't have policy, baby, people will walk all over you, honey. They will walk all over you, baby. And it's sad because our people, when they wrong, they don't even care. They don't care. They know they wrong, but they don't care. Because in their mind, they believe they're right. Let me share something with you. This will always prevent a lot of our sisters, especially, now I can't say younger generation, a lot of our sisters, because of this boss chick mentality, will prevent y'all from ever getting married and but having a man of substance, because y'all got this boss chick mentality. How do you go up in a place of business, you mess up all the rules, the whole policy in one day? You mess up everything in one day. And then tell this lady off. And then you say you probably can't do hair anyway. How did you get her information? You understand what I'm saying? How did you get her information if she didn't do hair? You must have seen somebody who got their hair done by her. They told you that she give you a good price to put that, you know, those 27-inch wigs in your head. Okay? Those lace that hair up. Somebody told you. That's how you know. Most of the people who deal with stylists, it's because you saw somebody with their hair done. You asked them who they were. They're like, okay, I know where that place is. And then you booked the appointment. So you saw somebody hair done and you liked it. That's what usually happens. But you went there and you ready to all out fight this woman. You told her you gonna smack her in her face. And then you attempted to almost lay hands on her. If she didn't block it, you attempted to lay hands on this woman around your baby. Baby sound like they 2 or 3 years old, 4 years old, and you ready to whoop somebody behind in front of your child. You know what I'm saying? You ready to lay hands on somebody. The woman said to you, your child is crying. And then what did you say? I don't give a... Last week, there was a woman who brought a Peace Be Still to a stylist's house. Okay? Last week, y'all remember, a woman bought a Peace Be Still. Not no regular Peace Be Still. AK, she brought to this woman's house. Ready to take this woman out because of a lace wig, y'all. The wig lifted off her head. Oh my God. She ready to take this woman out. And if the woman was not strong to actually pull that Peace Be Still from her, that woman would have been gone over a lace wig, y'all. Oh my God. My people. I shake my head because one content creator has said, and I follow this young woman. She's amazing on IG. I got to get her name. She said, it's time for us to separate. She said it is time for Black people who have common sense and the ones who don't have common sense. It's time for them to separate. She didn't say the ones who are smart and the ones who are street smart. She didn't say y'all separate. She said the ones with common sense, because you can have book smart and not have common sense. You can have street smarts and not have common sense. She said it's time for people who have common sense to separate. And I agree with her. Okay? I agree with her. I don't have no book smart. I got street smart. But I agree with her. Common sense. Okay? Okay, you supposed to know that, okay, the wig lift. Okay, the wig lift. It ain't good no more. Okay? The woman said that she'll be able to do it 2 days from now. Fix it again. She has some running around to do. No, you said, let me bring this AK to her house. And that's why I disapprove of y'all doing hair in your house. This is not like back in the day where everybody was at Miss Elizabeth's house getting their hair done. This is not like back in the day. Now you bringing strangers to your house. They know where you lay your head at and come near and try to hurt you. Okay? Ricky, how are you? It's good to see you, sir. You know what I'm saying? I disagree with all this nonsense. Look at this foolery. She went to the woman's house with the AK, ready to lay her out because of some wig, because of a wig. And so now you got this woman who is a police officer. You off duty. You go into an establishment to get your hair done. You miss all the rules, okay? And you got your baby there. You ready to lay hands on this woman because you know you the popo. So you think it's okay, and she keep telling her call the police because she the police. She the police. You keep telling her call the police. You the police. When the police show up, they're not gonna do nothing. They're not gonna do anything. Oh my God. It don't make no sense. Oh my God. And I understand what the stylists mean when you see children. You got all these chemicals going on. Okay? All these chemicals in this room, and the baby is there. Okay? And the baby is, Mommy, I'm hungry. You know, here we go. Y'all already know. Mommy, I'm hungry. Mommy, I need to use the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? mommy, mommy, and falling out and this and that. Y'all already know how children do. When they get bored, that's it. Once they get bored, that tablet ain't kicking no more. You didn't bring no charger. That baby gonna act the fool in here. Oh my God. Okay. Now I know I don't have to tell y'all, what color both of these women are. I know I have to tell y'all. But this is the bloodline. Okay? This is the bloodline. And this young woman that's on on Instagram, I gotta get her name. Oh my God. She said it is time to separate. It's time to separate. It's no more we need to be in here doing this together, because the part that is the most ratchet is messing us up. She said the part that is the most ratchet is messing us up. Oh my God. She ain't lying. She ain't lying one bit, y'all. Okay? And I was trying to find the video, but I could not. Okay? I'm going to look for it later. Well, let's get to the next at hand. Did y'all notice? Now, listen, this is all allegedly, because I don't want them to take my channel down and say this is propaganda. But we gonna say this is news for today. This is news, and I actually shared the link with y'all as well. But I didn't know this, okay? The small hat people got some explaining to do, because I did not know this. Here we go. Check this out.
Videos for entertainment purposes only, TikTok. Entertainment purposes only, TikTok. The representatives from the world court, they're the ones who prosecute the presidents and stuff, have just now said that Israel is no longer recognized as a state and that they must evacuate. They have been illegally occupying Palestine and several other countries for years, decades, and it must end. Do y'all know what this means? Now, I'm not advocating anything, TikTok. I'm just stating what the world court has just said publicly. That means by them announcing this, if the Saudis or Iran or any other country were to go and eliminate Israel, it would not be an international war crime, because they are now basically been labeled as defunct. That means it's no more, right? So that would give me rise to think. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think that's why they've been controlling the United States? Because they knew that time was going to come and they needed somewhere else to go? What better place to go than the place you already control? Remember Netanyahu said they were going to go liberate Africa? They're going to try to spread them out all through the globe. I'm only reporting the news. TikTok, before you talk about community guideline violations, I'm only reporting the news. It's on the news. What's y'all opinion? The World Court now officially saying Israel is permanently defunct.
Now, listen, take heed to the message. Does not support violence. I do not support violence. This is not a propaganda channel. This is not a propaganda channel. I'm not pushing any hatred or any kind of hatred towards anybody, okay? Yes, let's get that disclaimer out here, okay? Now, did y'all know this? Because I did not know this, okay? Did y'all know this? I did not. I'm not green beans. I did not know this, okay? I didn't even know we had a world court. Who knows that? Who knows that? See, this is when you living under a rock. You living in the suburbs, you minding your business. Who knew we had a world court? Oh my God. Green beans, you didn't even tell nobody, and you military. You ain't even say nothing. Who would know you got a world court? Okay, when I saw the video, Okay, and all these judges, I guess they're from every country that is in NATO. Okay, so they all was lining up, different beautiful colors of the rainbow. They was all coming up there and shit. I was like, what? So when I at first I thought the streamer was lying. So I went, you got to do research. You can't be getting in here just dropping shit. So when I go and research, I said, this is real. Okay, now I told y'all. Okay, the shit that's really happening behind the curtain, we got to stop being scared. We have to pull back and look. Okay, the smoke and mirror stuff is the Tasha K stuff and everything like that. But the real shit that's going on is crazy. Okay, now look at this, what he said. Look what Green Bean said. Green Beans, I'm not talking to you no more. Okay, if 18 was here, I would tell her to block you. What he say? This is old news, sis. I ain't even know. It's true, Eddie. I ain't even know. Look at Green Beans talking about it's old news. I'm tired of Green Beans. You see that? Green Beans don't even say nothing. He don't say nothing to nobody. Now, I done shared the link in our group chat on IG. Y'all go check it out. The article is long, honey. Okay? Go check it out. I was there just watching with my glasses on, reading. I couldn't believe it. Okay? Y'all? Okay? Listen, I ain't know we had a world court. What kind of shit? They got the world court. They prosecute presidents. I ain't even know. What the hell? So now, okay? Take heed to the message does not support violence, okay? Take heed to the message does not support violence of any kind. I'm not pushing any propaganda. I'm not pushing hatred towards any race. Oh my God. Can you imagine? They said they are no longer considered a state. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave that right there. Because I don't want to get my channel taken down. Not yet. I'm gonna leave that right there. But I'm gonna hide that away. Okay? I'm gonna put that away. Now, thank you to everybody who donated to the channel. I appreciate y'all. Okay? I want y'all to hear this. For the people who donated to the channel, Mrs. She Said, shout out to Mrs. She Said, and also shout out to, make sure I get it right. Okay, shout out to Ellis. Okay, Ellis says much love. Ellis, thank you, baby. I appreciate you for donating to the channel. $9.99 super chat. Now this right here is for Mrs. She Said. Y'all gonna like this one. I thought this was so funny. Here we go.
Walmart's closed and we wanna go home. Me said it, oh. Walmart's closed and we wanna go home. Come up to the checker line, bring up all your items. Walmart's closed and we wanna go home. Come up to the checker lines, bring up all your items. Walmart's closed and we wanna go home.
So, Mrs. She Said, thank you. I appreciate you for that $2 super chat. Okay. And then for Ellis, baby, I appreciate you. Thank you for the $9.99 super chat. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Okay. I got something else. Let me see. Did I get to the right one? All right. Here you go, Ellis. Here we go, baby. Here we go.
That black people cannot resist singing. Stitch this out so I can see.
Not only can we not resist singing this, we all turn into actors and do multiple parts. And you're going to sing everybody part. I know you are. Don't believe me? Here we go.
What the hell is going on between the sheets in my home?
Baby, wait, let me explain before you start to watch your play.
Yeah, I'm about to have a fit.
Oh, it's about to be some. How did I get into this? Should've never came home with this girl.
You know that
Now, is that true? When we hear the beat of that song, is it true that we all get in here and rehearse? Now, I was trying not to, but it was hard to. If I had the camera on, y'all would have been laughing at me, okay? Because I was in here doing it, baby, okay? We will not be doing advertisement on my channel, Ali. I'm sorry, you got to go, baby. You got to go. We won't be doing that, okay? Mm-hmm. So now, thank you, Moses. I appreciate you, honey, for the 100 jewels. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. Okay, I appreciate you. Okay, and here we go. I got something for you as well. Here we go. We're gonna go to our regular breakdown. How we do? No, you know what? Let's go to this one. Here we go. Here we go.
Real big clap. All y'all
Thank you,
freeze.
Moses.
One more clap. Bust y'all, please. Real big clap. Everybody shout. One more clap. Toot your booty out. Real loud clap. Everybody freeze. One more clap. Bust y'all, please.
Thank you, Moses, for the 100 jewels. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you so much. Now, Green Bean said the world court is older than the U.S. Green Beans, I'm not talking to you no more because you didn't say anything. Okay? That was 2024. They got a warrant for George Bush. I ain't even know. J Doctor. I ain't even know. Wow. Can you imagine? So we out here doing what now? Because they said they no longer a state. So what are we doing? And because we don't pay attention to the news, okay? You have all of us out here rallying for this nonsense because we do not pay attention to the news. We don't. We don't pay attention to the news. We don't even pay attention to Congress. Only a few of us pay attention. Okay? Only a few of us pay attention to this nonsense. I'm guilty of it too. Okay? I'm guilty of it too. Onika, how are you, baby? I'm guilty of this mess too. I ain't even know. We need to start paying attention. Seriously. Now, this is the thing about our culture. Okay? I'm talking to my brothers and sisters. We only pay attention when you see somebody say that, and y'all got mad with me on Facebook. When you see somebody say that Jim Crow laws is coming back. Okay? Jim Crow laws is coming back. Do you know how many names I was called yesterday on Facebook? Okay? It was nasty, y'all. It was nasty. Okay? And then what I do with my Facebook videos, right? Facebook, I allow them to chop it up. Baby, they chop up in the wrong spot. So people be thinking that I'm talking some crazy stuff. So some of the people who've been following me for a long time, they told the people, she always chop up the video like this. Go to the full video and then you'll get the juice of the conversation, right? The meat of the conversation. So these people were calling me all types of names, y'all. They was calling me the N-word, all this stuff they was calling. They was getting indignant with me. You know, somebody told me, what this guy say to me? I think he said I'm a house slave or something. He was saying all this stuff to me, baby. It was nasty. Okay? It was nasty. Mind you, y'all know that my titles are just clickbait. That's not what the video is saying. Okay? But these people were on fire with me. Okay? Let me let y'all listen to what the video actually said. Okay? But the people were going crazy. They was upset with me. Okay? They was upset with me and said, wait a minute, bitch. You know what I'm saying? They said, wait a minute, bitch. Oh, no, you didn't. This the video, y'all. Here we go. So, here we go again. I don't know why y'all all crashing out. I'm confused, okay? Y'all out here talking about the Jim Crow laws and this and that. I'm confused. All of y'all crashing out for no reason. Okay? And because y'all pushing that propaganda, the scared train and everything, all y'all Negroes is up there talking about they gonna do this and they gonna do that. Let me share something with you. Let me share something with y'all. At the end of the day, whoever the president is, life is gonna still go on in America. You're gonna still have to go to work. You're gonna still deal with foolish people. You're gonna still have to watch your back up and down the streets. You're gonna still have to take your kids to school. You're gonna still have to go to the grocery store and still have to pay your bills. Y'all calm down. Stop crashing out. Calm down. Stop crashing out. When I hear the stuff that y'all post all over social media, I just shake my head and I say, are we really this foolish? Are we really this foolish that we can have people get in here and scare the hell out of us because maybe they didn't go and read the executive order? Whitehouse.gov is your friend. Congress.gov is your friend when you want to find out some information. But instead of us going to check and see what the executive order really says, we get out here and push all types of false narratives and false, get out here and just be lying for no reason, damn it. Let's do better. Let's get in here and read the executive order instead of y'all crashing out talking about Jim Crow laws is coming back. Please go sit down with this nonsense. The man was president before. All this stuff that y'all pushing, scaring the hell out of people, please go sit down. Please go sit down. Y'all problem is that this president is not letting y'all do what y'all want to do when it comes to the rainbow community, when it comes to these children changing their bodies, when it comes to men being in women's sports, when it comes to our senators and houses of representatives being millionaires, multi-millionaires. Nobody finds that strange that people who make a six-figure salary has became millionaires and multi-millionaires. That the U.S. aid is a piggy bank for everybody who works in the government. That's crazy. That's crazy. And because Elon Musk is at the helm of this nonsense of catching them taking money from the cookie jar, okay? We got to get in here and try to tear down what this man worked for. Everybody think it's funny. But this is the uncomfortable truth. Y'all think y'all hurting somebody when y'all doing all this nonsense when it comes to Elon Musk. Because we gotta talk about Elon, how y'all been doing foolery with those cars and stuff. The uncomfortable truth is Elon Musk used to be cool with the Democratic Party. And most of the Democrat elite bought his cars. Republicans ain't buy those cars. Y'all think y'all doing something. All you doing is having these people go and sell these cars that they got. Get those cars back on the market. Other people will come later and buy those same cars for a cheaper price. Then they'll go out there and buy other cars. The ones with, so now you got the car industry moving. People gonna start buying cars again. That's all you did. Y'all crazy. You crashing out for no reason. All he wanted to do was tell y'all who was stealing money. And so the person who getting out here telling you the truth, they're the bad guy. Get out my face. And that's the thing. We're crashing out and destroying these cars. And listen, I can't afford this car. I don't even, I'm just stating some facts, okay? We're crashing out and burning out these cars and tearing this stuff up. This is the same thing that the Dems did back in the day when slaves got their freedom. Same thing. But only thing is they put white hoods over their head. Okay? They put white hoods over their head. And they burnt crosses on our ancestors' lands or wherever their houses were to scare the hell out of them. And so that's what we're doing now. Look, I just want y'all to look at something. I know it's like, wow, this is crazy. But I want you to look at something. Pay attention to the symbolism. Pay attention to it. Because Elon Musk is what? Where was Elon born at? Where was Elon born at? Because did anybody get in here and destroy anything that Bill Gates did? Did anybody destroy Bill Gates' business? Nobody. Nobody did anything. Just like Bill Gates helped with the Democratic Party, Elon did the same thing with the Republican Party. But nobody did anything to Bill Gates. None of the stuff that this man owns. Nobody did anything. Because the shit that Bill Gates was pushing was what? It was in line with the shit that the Democratic Party was doing. The thing is that hurts so much is that when you a Democrat, and I was born a Democrat, when you wake up and you see the shit that they're doing, you like, damn. Now you knew some shit was crazy, but you just continue to just do your job, mind your business. But being in social media, you see so much, it's not even funny. It's like in your face. Elon Musk was born, and I know it's symbolism, but he was born in Africa. He was born in Africa. You have people that are Caucasian burning this man's stuff down. And at times they make jokes that, oh, he's African. At times they make jokes that he's African. And one thing that this man never shy away from, that he's African. He don't care. But they'll get in here and quickly say he's a foreigner. But did anybody say that about Barack? Okay? No, because Barack was he was Democrat. And so whatever Democrats do, it's good. When Republicans do it, oh no, this is racist, this is evil. How can it be racist that they're catching people doing evil? They're stealing money from the American people, but this is evil. Let's get in here and burn down everything that's Tesla. Can you imagine? They coming at this man because he did something good. Who got those same astronauts down for 9 months? They were 9 months in space. He got them out of here. What kind of nonsense? But this is what we do. And I'm not saying that Elon is not guilty of doing evil things, because this man doesn't believe that there's a God. I'm not saying he's not capable. Okay? I'm not saying he's not capable. Anybody who get in here and say they don't believe in God, you have to look at them twice, 3 times. Okay? So I'm not saying that he is, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, he is an amazing person and this and that. But what's going on right now, I'm not saying that he don't have, how can I say this? I'm not saying that his hands are fully clean. But I want y'all to look at the situation. How do you go and burn down somebody,